Today, from AT&T.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Throwing to start the drive. Kirkland. And the ball is knocked out, and the Cowboys have recovered.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week.
15 carries, 131 yards, and also the score.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and goal.
Again, Stevenson.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and run. Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive.
And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. Are back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And the Cowboys here on third down bringing in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun. Kirkland. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Miles Myles Garrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamison Williams. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The same outcome on 3 straight plays. All runs of 4 yards. The last one gets him a 1st down. Back to throw. Kirkland going deep here for Allen. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Kirkland. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well, swarming to the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's their sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw. Kirkland, and his throw here is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Kirkland, touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Boswell good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Dallas. 63 yards. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in? And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line. Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
On 1st and 10, Kirkland escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kirkland. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defense.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
So we have come to halftime here in Dallas.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now.
And now off to the races down the right side. 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 82 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. Gets past one man.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Back to throw. Kirkland. Nifty move. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really not.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice, and that often runs you into a penalty.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Well, I'm so confused, Charles. So they accepted that penalty, but that gives the ball back to the offense.
Yeah, I'm checking my ears too, Brandon, because you and I both had to have heard that wrong, right? You get the turnover, but then you decline it and put them right back out on the field with a second chance. Forget getting to the airport. Let's go to the post-game press conference and hear him explain this one.
And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time he is in. Yes. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 25. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that
one. Willis now off of play action. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. Here's Willis. He's going to let it go again. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas.
36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. And quickly they get to the line.
Pollard again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
On 1st down, Kirkland finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Operating from the gun, Kirkland. High throw, but the catch is made.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. Kirkland. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now,
he's got a man complete. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Kirkland, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keon Crossett, and the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Back to throw again. Flushed it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Operating from the gun, Kirkland. Williams brings it in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. Operating from the gun, Kirkland finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas